If the Masters 8 tournament is exactly as we expect it to be, an 8-person tournament similar to Pokemon Leagues, with a quarterfinals, a semi-finals, and then the finals, then I think Ash Ketchum should not battle Raihan. I know this take might be a little bit surprising to some of you, considering Raihan is a fan favourite character, and considering he's one of the main competitors in the World Coronation Series. But to me, it makes no sense at all for Ash to battle Raihan, and I'll explain why. So, like I said before, if the Masters 8 tournament works similar to the way Pokemon Leagues work, Ash will battle 3 other members of the Masters 8. 1 member in the quarterfinals, 1 member in the semi-finals, and then 1 member in the finals. We know without a doubt that Ash will be battling Leon in the finals, which leaves 2 positions for other members to take. Let's be honest, it's almost a certainty that Ash will be battling Cynthia. Cynthia is the most popular champion of all time. She's incredibly important in Ash's story throughout several seasons, like Diamond and Pearl, Black and White, and now Pokemon Journeys. And also in general, Pokemon Journeys has really established her as a huge character in this past year, with her appearing in endless episodes and showcasing almost all of her team. So it seems obvious that Ash is going to battle Cynthia in the Masters 8. That means there's only 1 final member for Ash to battle in the Masters 8 tournament. And that 1 member has really been up in the air for the past 2 years. Most people are assuming that it will be Raihan, but I really hope that this isn't the case. Raihan is a great character and I've really enjoyed his appearances in Pokemon Journeys so far, but he really does not have a place in Ash's story if you ask me. Ash has only properly met Raihan once, and even when they met, they barely even interacted. Raihan's entire story, established in both the games and the anime, is that his dream is to defeat Leon and replace him as the champion of Galar. That has always been Raihan's main thing, so Ash and Raihan battling in the Masters 8 makes no sense to me, because I think it robs both Ash and Raihan. It robs Raihan of a climax to his story, since he'll lose the opportunity to battle Leon again if he battles Ash. And it robs Ash of a huge battle with great significance to his personal character, since Raihan really isn't that significant in Ash's story. I don't really want to see one of Ash's big Masters 8 battles being used up on a character that he barely even knows. And I don't want that for Raihan either. I want Raihan to battle Leon again, so he can at least have another go at reaching his dream. And I want Ash to battle someone who's more personally significant to him. And there is one character who is perfectly fitting for that if you ask me. Just for the sake of this video, I'm going to assume that Paul isn't in the final Masters 8 tournament, because if he is, then it seems likely that Ash will battle Paul again for sure. But I personally think that Ash will probably defeat Paul before the final tournament, so that he can gain entry to the Masters 8. So, if not Raihan, then who should Ash's 3rd Masters 8 battle be against? And to me, the answer is obvious. The Dragon Master himself, Lance. This genuinely makes so much sense to me, and I'm surprised that so many people don't seem to care for an Ash vs Lance battle. It would be so much more meaningful than an Ash vs Raihan battle would be. Ash and Lance have great history. They met in the Johto series, with Ash being there to help Lance in defeating Team Rocket, and being there to help him catch his red Gyarados. Lance was the first champion that Ash ever even met, and he admired him greatly. Then they met again in Hoenn, when Lance saved Ash and his friends from Team Magma and Team Aqua, and then Lance played a monumental role with Ash in taking down those organisations too. And then of course, Lance reappeared again in Pokemon Journeys, battling Leon in the finals of the World Coronation Series. And Ash was super excited to see him in that episode. Lance and Ash have a ton of history together, being there for each other in a lot of significant moments. And although the writing in terms of Kanto and Johto's Elite Four structure is vague and confusing, it seems to be suggested that Lance is also the Elite Four champion of both Kanto and Johto. So it would be hugely significant for Ash to battle against and defeat the strongest trainer of his home region. The first champion that he ever met and one that he has so much history with. That would be absolutely massive and would hold so much meaning for Ash's character. Honestly, I'm really surprised that we haven't had any Lance-focused episodes in Pokemon Journeys so far, because his character is number 2 in the world, and he literally won the Pokemon World Tournament in the anime. It seems to me like an absolute no-brainer to have Ash battling Lance in the Masters 8, rather than battling Raihan, who really has no meaning or significance to Ash. And I really hope the writers think about this too. The Masters 8 will be the biggest challenge for Ash of all time, so I really think that the focus should be on giving Ash the biggest physical and emotional obstacles to overcome, rather than just promoting Galar by forcing Ash to battle Raihan. Doing that would not only be doing Ash dirty, but it would also be doing Raihan dirty. So for these reasons, I really hope that Ash does not battle Raihan in the Masters 8 tournament. I hope Ash battles Lance, because it would have so much more meaning and significance to not only Ash, but also for the fans. And it definitely helps too that Lance is my favourite character, so I really want to see the battle for that reason too. Unfortunately, I do think it's likely that Ash will battle Raihan, because Raihan has received more focus than Lance in Journeys, and because it seems that Ash is going to be going to Raihan's gym, the Hammerlock Stadium, in the new preview trailer. But I'm praying that this isn't for a Masters 8 battle. Maybe Ash could be going there to train with Raihan for a battle against Lance, since Lance canonically trained there in the anime. Honestly, who knows? I can only hope. And speaking of hope, I really hope that you enjoyed this brief little discussion. For me, the ideal 3 trainers for Ash to battle in the Masters 8 tournament would be Lance, Cynthia, and Leon. Not only because they're the 3 strongest trainers of them all, but also because they have such great personal significance for Ash Ketchum himself. So let me know who you hope Ash is gonna battle in the comments below. Be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoy little discussion-y rambles like this. And as always, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one.